steamed one side. I steamed this side right here. And I did not steam that side. Let's see just how good this handheld garment steamer from BEAUTURAL is. To begin with, it's gonna be closed like this. It comes with this part that can get very hot, the water tank right here that's removable, and it also comes with a handy dandy carrying case. So let's take a look at the water tank. So as you can see here, there's this little silicone opening. This is where we're going to be putting the water in. So I'll go ahead and fill that up so that we can steam these pants. Okay, I did fill it up, and I also wiped down any excess water. Now we are gonna look at that arrow right there, and we're gonna line that up with this section right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Here's the arrow. And then we're gonna turn it, and there, it feels nice and secure. So here's the indicator light. Now, when you plug it in, it's going to pulse for maybe 30 seconds or less, and that means that it is warming up. So definitely let it preheat. Then once it is fully preheated, then this indicator light will turn a solid blue. So let's see, it's difficult to catch it on camera. So let's see what happens when I plug it in. So I just plugged it in, and I feel like I could barely see it pulsing. And we have to wait until it is a solid blue, and that means that it is completely heated up. Let's see if we can catch that moment. Again, it takes 30 seconds. Maybe I'm not holding it good. I still see it pulsing right now, so it is still continuing to heat up. And I think we have a solid blue line now. So that means that it is preheated and we can start steaming. Now, what's nice about this steamer is that it's anti-drip. And what that means is if you're holding it like this, ironing, you can iron your clothes in this position. Now, make sure that you don't press this steam button, which is going to start steaming your garment, until after this is solid. Now, when I begin, I'm going to use my other hand to pull the fabric down so it's nice and straight while coming up and down directly on the fabric. So let's go ahead and press the button. Here we go. All right, I could already see the steam coming from here. Again, you're coming up and down. A downward motion is what the instructions say. It's also best to use this against a surface that is not going to damage whatever is behind it. The instruction does recommend that you use it like on a shower rod. I know here I am using it against the closet, but when I get ready in the morning, it is in my bedroom. So that's why I'm doing that. It is a pretty powerful steam. Do be careful with the plates. It's very hot. I could feel the steam that's coming up. And so far, I have done one side of these pants. I'm gonna try to get this crease right here down the middle. Whoops, I accidentally touched the power button. So I'm gonna press that again. And let's see, can you see the steam? Can you see it? I think you can. All right, let's continue. So I'm curious if I'm going to have to refill the tank. I could see right now that it's halfway. I started with the tank full, and now it's about halfway complete. I think already you can tell a difference between this one. Oh, wow. That worked so good when I held it up right close to the pants. So good. Now, what I like about this steamer is that it's very compact. Once I fold this, I can take it on any of my vacations. This looks great. So as you can see, I've only done one side. I think the downward motion is also going to help you really know what you've steamed, in addition to it becoming nice and ironed. All right, so I totally see the difference now. I'm working it up and down. Oh, wow, this is great. This definitely takes the place of your iron and your ironing board. So that's really nice. Now, growing up, I did have an ironing board, and I still have an iron actually, but this handheld steamer, it is saving space. All right, so to turn it off, we're just gonna press the steam button again. And there we go, now it's off. All right, so let's take a closer look. Steamed one side, I steamed this side right here, and I did not steam that side. So you can tell exactly how good of a job the steamer did. So this is something I do recommend. It works great. And if this review was helpful, follow for more.